Hi guys, I'm Sparrow Power and this is part 14 to Sepia Tears. It's almost the end. When I was a kid, I wondered how dreams worked, and this was before I knew about science and religion and any of the fancy stuff kids think solely with intuition. I thought back then that dreams were mirrors. I thought there were special mirrors that showed you what your eyes couldn't see. We like to think that we understand ourselves, but there are things only visible to the outside. And it turns out the heart is more transparent than you think. 14 days. I count the number one by one on my finger until I reach 10 and cycle around, tracing the time that passed since I first met Mira. I must have always known on some level. Lillian never acted that way around me. I tried to see it, but it was never really there. And Lucas, he's the one who invited to our science project groups. He's the one who said she might be his type, even if he was kidding. You could see it in the way he handed her stuff. You can always read someone's heart by looking at the way they hand out rulers and erasers and calculators. They always avoid touching fingers. Well, aren't I Captain Hindsight? I try to open my eyes, but they refuse. The sunlight wafts through my eyelids. Alright. The bookmark I had almost forgotten. It was from last spring. Our local bookstore held a short story contest for publicity, and Lucas wanted to help out, but being more of an artist than a writer and not having enough story material for a cover page, he made an abstract design for a bookmark as a present. Maybe he went through a few drafts along the way and kept an extra for himself. Either way, I'm only guessing. The topic barely came up in the group. Maybe it was embarrassing for both of them even back then. A final chuckle surfaced on my lips. Of course it was embarrassing. Of course. Things were set in motion long ago. A frozen still scarlet sun that I'll never forget. She shakes her head. Sorry. I'm sorry, but there's already someone that I like. And then she walked away. Simple as that. But come to think of it, there's a piece of the story that slipped my mind back when I was trying not to think about it. A few seconds after she passed by me, the red ribbon she wore in her hand drifted down to my hands. But I don't remember what I did. She must have gone looking for it and picked it up. I was too broken to care. That's it. That's the whole story. That girl does look a lot like Myra. It's unlikely, but could they be? It would make sense, wouldn't it? The girl I fell for didn't know me well, but she could certainly dig up her personal info if she wanted to. Maybe she's just toying with her ex-admirer's heart. No. She wouldn't lie. She wouldn't. But then, why hasn't she told me who she is? Screw it! As far as I know, Mira's connection to that memory only go as far as the ribbon, and surely the manufacturer produced more than one. I've got a job to do today, and I'm sure as hell going to do it. Here goes. I put open the blinds. The sun is shining and the icy air wipes away my anxiety. It looks like the back door is prompted opened by a piece of wood. I check my watch. 8:58. I was waiting. Hey, I'm glad you came. Did you really think I wouldn't? Of course not. Shall we get out of here? Sounds like a plan. You lead the way. Now that this is a change of pace, I don't mind taking the lead, but I have no idea where to go. I'm not sure how to say this, but you have never been on a date before, have you? So blunt. It's alright, this is my first time too. We'll figure it out as long as we go along. Her smile is reassuring. Alright then, I don't know where we're going, but let's go. Gotcha. My cheeks turned red already. We arrived downtown and I realized I don't know which direction to walk in. You're not the improved type, are you? Couldn't you tell that by just looking at me? Oh, whoops, you're right. You weren't supposed to agree. Well, I don't know. I want to go to, I muttered with embarrassment. What was that? A move, hey, stop looking at me like that. This is harder than it looks. Oh really? I thought guys always talk about clever pickup lines. But those are just jokes. Normal pickup lines are a million times better. Besides, easy for you to say you're confident around me, but you'd react the same way if you were talking to a guy you knew. A timely car horn conceals my word, luckily. Anyway, not everyone is as comfortable with the opposite sex as you are. You know, I wasn't always like this. Really? Yeah, definitely. I used to be really shy around boys, and I'd always hide behind my glasses when someone tried to make eye contact. This is the wrong time to be imagining her with glasses, but I can't help it. I guess you have grown up then. No, not really. I think I'm like this around you. Only like this around you. Wait, what? Because you are just so easy to tease, see? Okay, that's it. We're going to see the most gory horror movie in the theater. You won't even be able to speak. Oh, that's what you were trying to say before. I will. I mean, it's what we're supposed to do, right? Yeah, but it's a bit too plain if you ask me. Movies are said to be the ideal date spot, but I don't get it. Aren't you supposed to actually watch the movie? I know. It's pointless, right? I mean, it's a waste of good movie to watch it when you're not focused. And it's not a good movie, it won't even be fun. And it's not like the girl will actually fall asleep on your shoulder if it's boring. If anything, it'll just make the conversation awkward after it. Not sure if I want an answer to this question, but why do you know all of this? So yeah, let's keep walking and see what comes up. Yeah, let's do that. So, is there anything you want to buy? Like what? I don't know, I'm asking you, did you already buy a Christmas present for everyone? That's right, Christmas presents. You forgot, didn't you? No, I was going to go out, but then something happened and has anyone ever told you that you're an terrible liar? No, I actually thought that I was a great liar. Sorry, but you are hilarious when you are nervous. Take my word for it, you are a terrible liar. Ah, Mark. Shouting my name isn't going to make me believe you. Just don't try to become a spy, alright? I hate to see what happens if you get caught. First of all, what makes you think I'd get caught? Toche. Don't forget I'm more fit than I look. True, but athletic can only save you if you don't get tricked. I'm not half as gullible as you. And the moment they lure you in, trap, a net falls from the ceiling and the guards surround you. Well, I could just cut the rope with my daggers and escape into the shadows. What kind of spy carries a dagger with them? A ninja spy? Wow. I really don't have a comeback for that. It's okay, I'm sure I'll say something equally incomprehensible soon. That's reassuring. Oh, look at this one. It's even shinier than the last one. Even a crow wouldn't get this distracted looking at jewelry. It's not my fault if they're shiny. I guess I should just leave her be. Look! I'm looking, but all I see is a shiny metal. But it's shiny. Mara points to a necklace that looks the same as every other one. Don't take this the wrong way, but do our girls act like this around Jeffrey? Well, most would use a wider variety of adjectives. But come on, don't any of them look pretty on you? I'm sure your aesthetic sense isn't that underdeveloped. Try as I might, all I'm seeing is a collection of stones. But if I imagine her wearing one of them, oh boy. Thinking about something dirty? Well, what makes you think that? Okay, fine, but it's nothing that bad. I was just imagining you wearing one of those, that's all. I didn't think you'd actually say it. Do I really seem that spineless? Yeah, you do, sorta. That's not always true. You would look cute with one of these. Hey, what's with the sudden confidence boost? That shouldn't be a bad thing. No, it's fine. It's just... Never mind. She isn't the only one who's blushing. Did you want to try it on? Oh, sure. Yeah, why not? Not that I can afford something like this, but... Thanks, I'll give it a try. So what do you think? Mira pulls on a simple but elegant necklace, posing like a model. Maybe this one would be better. This time she tries a less formal design. I know we agreed not to talk about the price, but the more I look at it, the more it pains me to know that in a few minutes you won't be wearing it anymore. Or, I mean, because you look so happy trying it on. I don't want. Thanks. She stops me from stuttering. For what it's worth, it really does look good on you. She does a little twirl in place. I like it. My mom has a similar one stored away. She said she wore it a lot in college. It's subtle, but it looks good. You know, in a non-elegant sort of way. Kind of stylishly plain with an air of shoutishness that sound better in my head. I think I know what you're trying to say. Good, because I barely know what I was trying to say. I know that I mean it though. It's fancy but not too fancy, and it has a feminine appeal that suits you. You think I have feminine appeal? No, not that. I reply automatically. I mean the necklace is feminine, and so you don't think I have a feminine appeal? No, it's not that either, but Gotcha. Let's go. In a hurried and ineffective attempt to escape my embarrassment, I grab her hand and pull her outside. Just where do you plan on going, Mr. Stylishly plain? Somewhere I won't have to suffer this kind of abuse. Sorry about all that. Don't worry about it. I'm the one who should be apologizing. I wish I could have bought it for you, but forget it. Window shopping is better date activity than regular shopping anyway. I mean, she's interrupted by the growl of her stomach. Hers, to be precise. I wonder what that could mean. I think it was a train. Okay, fine, you win. Can we eat? Only if you really want to. Especially since it sounds like you can't wait any longer. I guess she can't argue when she knows I'm paying. Time flew by quickly after that. I tried not to think too hard about what that meant what we were being led toward, but I failed, obviously. I'm tired. We've been on our feet for most of the day. Wanna go somewhere to rest? Yeah, I think so. There's a nice city park somewhere around here. Come on, let's go sit down. It's a nice evening. You're right. We sit side by side on a freezing cold bench, the sunset poking at my peripheral vision. The air is heavy, heavier ever than in my dreams. Mira's hand rests on the bench an inch from mine. Her fingers twitch from time to time, but they don't reach out. Neither do mine. There's no turning back from here, is there? There's no turning back from the moment we met. Well, either way, it's certainly too late now. I pause before every sentence. I have to push the words out. Memories don't vanish, you know. They fade, but they don't vanish. They are a weight. They aren't always a weight. I know, but they're not all bad. But you can't get rid of them, good or bad. They end up in the same place. What do you think happened when you take a good memories of someone and turn it into something bad? What do you think is going to be left over? I'm sorry to have dragged you into this, Mark. It's not your fault. You can't even begin to imagine. I glanced sideways at her, sun in her hair. You remember, right? You remember when I asked you to stay with me until you regain your memories? Yeah. She smiles vaguely at the distance. I hadn't thought of what that would entail. I hadn't thought of anything. I'm sorry. I've been selfish. I shouldn't have made you think about her. No, don't say that. How can I not say that? I didn't tell you anything. I dragged you around, played with your head, and put up with me even though I'm like a stranger to you. If you call yourself a stranger, I'd hate to see what you'd call my classmates. What? I mean, you can't just decide by yourself that your actions were selfish. There are two parts to that judgment, right? If the person you were being selfish towards doesn't think you were being selfish, then... But what I mean is you are not a stranger to me. That isn't your decision to make. Don't call yourself a stranger. You're not kidding? Of course not. Come on, do you think that I'd be here if I didn't care about you? I woke up at 8 a.m. 8 a.m. That's... Redness surges through Mira's cheek. You're important to me, so it goes without saying that it'd hurt me if you left. I'm sorry. You don't have to. I'm sorry. She hides behind her hands. I made a mistake. I'm sorry. All I wanted was something simple. Something simple. Something so simple, but So I think I'll end this part here. I will continue to the next part. I think the next part is going to be the end. Yeah, thanks for watching.